Hey friends, thanks for joining me. I'm Andrew Axum with Axum Outdoor Adventures. Today we're going to take a look at the S-Dankung from Snipersling. I had been kind of wanting a traditional Chinese slingshot for a while, but I'm not a big tube shooter. I experiment around a little bit with them, but primarily I shoot flat bands. So I like these plugs because they allow you to shoot flat bands on one of these traditional Chinese frames. And of course you can still shoot tubes on here. And I do have some tubes, and I have experimented a little bit, and I will continue to play with them, but primarily I'm going to be shooting flat bands on this thing. I like the fact also that Snipersling has flattened the tops of the forks here. I like that it's not curved. That's something I don't care for on some of the plugged systems. I like the convenience of the plug systems, but I don't care for a rounded fork tip. That's just me. So I like these in that aspect. I'm really happy with the size of this. I'm a big fan of the smaller pocketable frames like the Wasp Enzo or the Scout LT. Those are two of my favorite frames, and this fits right in that category as far as the size. It's very comfortable to hold. This wrap they put on here is just super comfortable. The first night I got this, I didn't have enough daylight to get out here and shoot it, and I actually found myself just sitting on the couch kind of holding this like a fidget toy because it's very comfortable. And recently, it's kind of a side note, but I was looking at some videos on YouTube where people were showing how to put this traditional wrap on there and put the padding in there and stuff. So that was neat to know, because I'm sure this will last for a while, but eventually I'll have to replace it, and it's good to know that there's some videos that show how to do that. I had this banded up with some Snipersling 0.6 yellow, obviously. It is cut at a 20 to 13 taper, and I have one of the Snipersling crosshair pouches on it. Another thing I like about these flattened tips is they have a little sight kind of built in. They call it an aiming point, I think, or something, but it's basically a little sight. And I was kind of concerned, because it's a edge sticking up there, that it might cause some wear on my bands or cut into them. It hasn't so far, and so I don't think that's going to be a problem, but that is on there, and I actually kind of like that. Wasn't traditionally a sight user kind of guy, but I got some of those Wasp sight clips, and I really like those things, and then so I've been using this kind of in the same way, and I really enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a few shots with some 8mm first. That can that's sitting out there at 25 meters is filled with water. I've been shooting it recently, and I hit it about 50% of the time, but let's see if I can get it in one try. See if I can get it in 2 tries. Okay, 33% of the time. All right, so I just got it dinged right there on the bottom. I was just kind of really getting it sighted in. That seems to be what always happens on my first shot down there. So I've been able to actually penetrate the can out there several times at 25 meters, so that's fun. So it penetrated that can of water with 8 millimeters from 25 meters. So like most of you probably watching, I love getting new slingshot frames. I love to collect them, but a lot of times I'll get one, I'll play with it for a week, and I'll kind of put it away. I'll come back a couple of months later and play with it, and that's kind of the extent of my relationship with that frame. But I have two frames that are my go-tos when I'm just grabbing something to go out and relieve stress or have fun, and it's the Wasp Enzo and the Scout LT. Those are the ones I just grab instinctually to bring out here and have fun. And I think I have a third one to add to that lineup, because this slingshot literally does everything I want. It shoots flat bands well. You have the option of shooting tubes. It has all of the benefits of these plug systems in that it's easy to adjust your bands. It's easy to change your band length. All you need is a pocket knife or a pair of scissors, and you get it to the length you want, without the drawbacks that I feel come with some of the plug systems, in that it has flat tips. And that's really important to me, because I think especially for new shooters, rounded tips are hard to learn on. I really like this sight system more than I thought I would, and so far it doesn't seem to affect the band life or performance. And this wrap is just so comfortable. Like I said, I almost used it as a fidget toy the first night I got it. And these are only $35 at Snipersling.com, and they come in the black here or a gray. Same wrap, just a gray color. I thought that black looked pretty snazzy myself, so went with that. But $35, man, that's a solid frame that really does pretty much everything, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. All right, friends, that's going to do it this time for Axum Outdoor Adventure. I've had a lot of fun playing with this. I'm actually going to end this video and start playing with it some more. But if you've enjoyed this video or any of my videos, don't forget to go down and hit subscribe. Also, remember to give us a like, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you can get alerts anytime we put out new content. Thanks for watching.